There are 8 key YouTube Studio settings that you as a small creator should be doing before you post if you want to grow your channel. I have personally monetized 2 YouTube channels, and this channel, my 3rd channel, is currently on the road to being monetized. These settings have been super helpful in helping me reach over 1,000 subscribers, and I hope they will help you too. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, setting number 1 is the post to subscription feed and notify subscribers. This is my absolute favorite setting, especially as a small YouTuber. As soon as I found out how to actually use this setting and I started implementing it, I saw results. This setting is there for a reason. I always wondered, why would I not want to notify my subscribers that I've posted a video? But there is actually a logical reason to this, and it can help your videos reach a wider audience. So the main principle here is, if you're about to post content that is not your usual type of content, it's out of your niche, do not post this to your subscribers. You need to uncheck this box. So you can find this setting in the visibility tab when you are uploading your video, and make sure you do this before you post a video, because once you post, this setting will disappear. You cannot go back to this setting once your video is uploaded. So before you post, and if you are posting content that is outside your niche, outside of your usual topic of video, then you need to uncheck this box. What this does is it allows your video to go out into YouTube's algorithm organically without the influence of your usual subscribers, who likely would not click this new style of content. Maybe they would, but most likely if you subscribe to a channel for a specific type of content and they post something else, unless you're super curious and watch everything on YouTube, you are not going to click on that video. You would rather click on something you subscribed to see. So do not push content to your subscribers that they did not subscribe to. By unchecking this box in your settings, you are pushing your video out to a wider audience of people who actually would want to see this type of content. If you were to post this to your subscribers and they do not click, this would be detrimental to your YouTube analytics. This would signal low engagement to YouTube's algorithm, and your video would become a dead video. So you should switch off this setting when you are trying to experiment with your content, or you are posting a one-off different type of content. So for example, on my channel, I started off doing Etsy related content, but every time I want to post a video about YouTube or about personal growth or personal development, I would uncheck this box, because I want my video to reach an audience that is interested in YouTube growth, creator tips, a different type of niche compared to Etsy. If I was to post to my Etsy subscribers, nobody would click on my video because that is not what they subscribed to me initially for. So always cater to your audience. If that is not possible, then uncheck this box. Cater to an audience that would actually want to click on your videos, and that is how you protect your audience trust and your channel analytics. Setting number 2 is the schedule your video setting. So this is towards the end when you're about to publish your video. Instead of just clicking make public, you need to be scheduling your videos specifically on a Friday. Now this is based off of my experience on my 2 monetized channels and this channel. I always find that I have a burst of views, especially over the weekend. So if you schedule your video to be posted on a Friday, especially towards midday, you allow your video time to enter YouTube's algorithm, and then when people are most active on a weekend where they're scrolling, binge watching, and more likely to click a recommended video, your video is going to be a recommended video that pops up when people are most active on YouTube. And I found that this is during the weekends. Of course, YouTube does say you can post your video anytime during the week, it doesn't matter, and to an extent that is true, but from my experience and after looking at my analytics and when my viewers are most active, this is during the weekends. Most people are working during the weekdays and don't necessarily have time to scroll through recommended videos, but on a weekend, this is your best bet to catch people and to boost your views. So schedule your videos to be posted on a Friday. Also, scheduling your videos allows you to post even if you are busy. Once you schedule your video, you can go about your weekend not having to worry about posting your video, because you know in the back of your mind it's already posted, and this will help you be consistent. Schedule your videos ahead of time. And in terms of the exact time to post, the best thing you can do is look at your analytics, your audience analytics. YouTube will show you, I'll give you an example of my audience analytics. Depending on how big your channel is, YouTube will show you the exact peak times that people are active and watching videos, and that is the times you should aim to post your videos. Setting number 3 is timestamps / automatic chapters. Now here you have one of two options. Number 1, YouTube's automatic chapters. So when you leave this box checked on, YouTube will analyze your video and automatically set chapters for your video. Those little charts that pop up like the most watch times of a video, if you notice on the watch time bar. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that is the automatic chapter settings at work. Please do clarify for me, but I think that's what this means. I personally don't use that, but I do find it helpful in certain videos when I want to see the most watched parts or the most popular parts. It helps me skip through the most relevant parts of a video. Or number 2, which is what I do, is you can generate your own timestamps. So especially when you are editing, take note of the timestamps of your video, and when the chapter or the subject of the video changes, note down the timestamps and make a list. I'll put an example up of how I do my timestamps, and the key here is try to have clearly labeled sections. So try to make them eye-catching, engaging, and make your audience want to click and see what that chapter's about. Try to find a balance between it being clickable and concise, but also telling the truth about what the chapter is about. So why should you do this? Why does this help your channel? Why does this help your video? So when a viewer is watching your video, they are able to skip through the most relevant parts to them. They are less likely to skip off a video because they cannot find the part that made them click on the video in the first place. Make it as easy as possible for your viewer to watch your videos. This will also increase your watch time because they are likely to stay longer on your video and skip through the different chapters because they want to find out what it's all about. Setting number 4 is tags. Now, while tags are not as powerful as titles and descriptions, do not underestimate the power of your tags, especially as a new or small creator. Think of tags as extra keywords that allow YouTube to know where to place your video. Imagine you have a brand new channel, no information, no videos. Tags are the information that YouTube uses to know where and who to suggest your content to. They do get less relevance as your channel becomes bigger and you find your audience organically, but in the beginning, as a small creator, as a new channel, you need to be using tags, and you need to be using the correct tags. To do this, you can either make up your own tags if you know your niche really well, but I would highly suggest using tools such as TubeBuddy to help you find the most relevant tags for your niche. The best approach you can take is copying and pasting tags from similar popular videos in your niche. I don't know how, but TubeBuddy knows exactly the tags that you need to use in your video. I don't know how TubeBuddy even has this information, but that's what I like to do. I like to copy and paste tags from similar videos in my niche and use those as my tags. Obviously, here and there I will edit or remove tags that I don't really need, but for the most part, this has been really helpful in helping my SEO, and it's completely free. I do believe there are paid versions, but I just use the free version, and that has been more than enough to help my channel. And doing this increases the chances of your videos showing up in suggested or recommended sections on YouTube, especially if you're a small channel in a saturated niche. YouTube won't just throw your video out to the sharks, at least it will know which sharks to throw your videos out to. And by the way guys, if you are enjoying this video, then I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I'm trying to hit a few goals here on YouTube. If you are a fellow small creator, then please do comment below. Let's support each other. Alright, moving on to setting number 5, the add playlist setting. You need to create and organize your videos into playlists that are based on topics or series, even if your channel is based on one topic or one niche. So for example, if your channel is all about creating content on YouTube, you could have several playlists such as how to grow on YouTube, YouTube growth beginner tips, YouTube updates, etc, etc. The main point is, even though they are all YouTube niche related, they are now organized into their own specific categories. This will encourage binge watching and make it easier for your viewers to find related videos that they enjoy from your channel. So for example, on my own channel, I have a playlist for Etsy and I have a playlist for YouTube. So people on my channel who subscribe for Etsy can go through my Etsy playlist. People who subscribe on my channel for YouTube can go through my YouTube playlist. This just gives your channel a more professional and polished, put together look. So before you post, make sure that you check this setting. Go through your list of playlists. Think about which playlist this video will best fit. It will literally take you 2 seconds to select a playlist. Please do this to increase your watch time and to boost your overall channel analytics and encourage binge watching. Setting number 6 is the allow embedding setting. By default, you will find this setting checked on. I would recommend that you check it off. People or bots can actually embed or link your videos on websites, sketchy websites that violate YouTube's policies, and this will affect your channel. This will affect your subscribers, your views, your analytics, your recommendations, and you would not even know this is happening. So as a small creator, let's not take any chances. I mean, the chances of this happening are slim. I would hope that nobody would have that kind of malicious intent. I always check this box off. I don't want people to have any control over my videos, over my analytics, over my YouTube monetization possibilities. So check this box off at least until your channel has grown and you have a level of control as to where your videos are being shown, and as a small creator, to give your videos the best chance of success. Setting number 7 is the add end screen setting. This setting actually begins in your editing phase. So before you even upload and post, make sure that you have created and designed a ending screen for your video, for your channel, according to your channel's brand, look, theme. Use the last 5 to 20 seconds of your video to add an end screen. I usually dedicate the last around 9 seconds of my video to an end screen. My end screen currently looks like this, and I designed it using Canva. This is the best and easiest way you can do this. The reason you want to add an end screen is this advertises your channel's videos, playlists, and you can even add a subscribe button. You want to do this because when your video is about to end, you do not want YouTube recommending people's other videos, other channels. You want to be first. So if you add an end screen, YouTube will advertise your videos directly to your viewers and not just by default recommend other channels and other related videos. You want to put yourself at the forefront. Use an end screen. All right, finally, setting number 8 is the info card setting. You know those clickable pop-ups that pop up in the right corner of videos, just like this? Yes, those. You need to be adding those in your videos. This is your opportunity to link related videos from your channel in your video. I would recommend you do this towards the end of your video because you don't want people getting distracted and clicking off your video. If you haven't noticed, the main principle with these settings is we want to get people watching your videos. We want to get people watching your videos as many times as possible and as much as possible. By linking more of your videos in your info cards, you are directing people to watch more of your content, and this will signal to YouTube's algorithm that your channel is the best place to go for this type of video, for this type of topic, niche, or content. And at the same time, you are increasing the views per viewer. So the same person watching a bunch of your videos multiple times. If someone has clicked on your video, they are 9 times out of 10 likely to watch other related content, and if you have produced that other content, they will click and watch because they are already there, they are already interested. So take advantage of that. Add info cards to your videos. Those were my 8 YouTube Studio settings for small and new creators, and that has helped me grow my channel and grow my 2 other monetized channels. I hope this has been really helpful. Please do comment below your experience with YouTube Studio or any other tips you have for growing on YouTube. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join my community, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.